the early 21st century, humans had come to dominate the planet like never before. But their impact on the environment was catastrophic. Climate change, pollution, and the destruction of natural habitats threatened the very existence of countless species. But amidst the devastation, some organisms proved resilient. Rotifers and tardigrades were among the last survivors of the Anthropocene, the age of humanity. Over time, these two species evolved into intelligent life forms. The rotifers developed a rudimentary intelligence and communicated with each other via pheromones. Meanwhile, the tardigrades also underwent changes. They too evolved a primitive intelligence and signaled each other through vibrations. Another 1,000,000 years passed. The rotifers began to communicate with each other using a complex language that had evolved over countless millennia.
This water is disgusting, but at least it's full of nutrients.
The tardigrades also evolved to survive in the new environment.
No food here, but at least I don't have to worry about predators.
The first intelligent species to emerge were the Rotiferians. They were small, but their eyes were complex and allowed them to see the world in incredible detail. The Tardigradians were slower to develop intelligence, but their bodies were tough, and their ability to survive in harsh environments was unparalleled. The Rotifers learned to farm and created crude tools. The tardigrades also developed a form of farming, inventing their own primitive implements.
We must expand our territory to survive. But we must be careful not to overexploit our resources like the gods did.
We need new sources of food. Agreed, but we must be cautious. We cannot risk losing any more of our own kind.
Competition between the two species was inevitable.
These Rotiferians are a nuisance. They may have the vision, but we have the strength.
A colony of tardigrades. Let's raid it.
We will not let the Rotifers take our food. Attack!
We need to protect ourselves from the harsh environment and from the other intelligent life form.
We must make our new home secure. The Rotifers are getting smarter.
The Rotiferians built complex underground tunnels to hide from predators and gather resources. The Tardigradians built fortresses out of rocks and dirt to protect themselves from the harsh elements.
You Rotiferians need to leave.
This land belongs to us. Flee now or face the consequences.
The Rotifers built a city on the banks of the polluted river. The tardigrades erected a fortress in the forest. They began to launch raids on each other's territory. Many fighters on both sides were killed. The conflict escalated into full-scale warfare. The Rotifers, with their superior numbers and intelligence, gained the upper hand. But the tardigrades, with their incredible resilience and ferocity, refused to go down without a fight. The two species were locked in a never-ending war for resources.
Why do we fight? We are the only intelligent life forms left.
We fight because we must. It's in our nature.
The Rotifers created machines to destroy the foe's fortress. The tardigrades used their physical strength to break down the Rotifer city walls. The two groups were evenly matched. The war became a stalemate. Each species was bent on wiping the other out. For millennia, the Rotifer and tardigrade civilizations battled for supremacy. The Rotifers constructed cities of crystal, harnessing the planet's energy to power their machines. The tardigrades relied on advanced weaponry and armor for defense. They clashed in titanic battles, with Rotifers riding armored insects and tardigrades piloting deadly war machines. The war between the Rotifers and the tardigrades lasted for generations. We cannot let this stand. We must retaliate. But we must be cautious. Our numbers are dwindling. We face extinction. The tardigrades launched a surprise attack on the Rotifer shelter. The Rotifers were caught off guard. Yet another fierce battle caused massive losses on both sides. A final blow was struck. In the end, only 2 individuals remained. The last 2 surviving intelligent beings on Earth circled each other with murder in their hearts. The agile Rotifer made its move, but was no match for the tardigrade's strength. The last tardigrade ate the last Rotifer. The planet itself was decimated by the constant battles. Earth was left barren once again. The Rotifers and the tardigrades had left almost nothing behind. But life finds a way, and a new species of microscopic organism began to thrive. Finally, some peace and quiet.